They're all lined up, all set for the start. The gates open, they're off.
Freedom Fighter, Jambell, Freedom Fighter goes on to win the cup. On the outside, flashing home, Belldale Prospect, but Best Ball wins it. It's Best Ball for the cup.
All 18 runners are in, they're all set for the start. The gates open and racing in the Singapore Gold Cup of 1986.
With 150 to go, it's St. Gallen powering through to win the Singapore Gold Cup. St. Gallen has won it.
And they're off in the 1987 running of the Singapore Gold Cup. It's an even start.
Measure and Furvier, measure, neck and neck, head and head. Furvier, measure, Furvier wins the Singapore Gold Cup.
17 stand up, and they're racing in the 1989 Singapore Gold Cup. A good start.
Colonial Chief has won the 89 Singapore Gold Cup.
Ladies and gentlemen, the presidential motorcade has just arrived. This is the first official visit by the President and the First Lady to the club. President Wee will be presenting the Gold Cup and trophies to the winning owner, trainer and jockey.
They're all set for the start and racing in the 1990s Singapore Gold Cup. It's a good start from all barriers.
Dancer wins the 1990 Singapore Gold Cup. It's Dancer all the way.
And Jingle Bell coming along the rails. And Oro Dino flashing home. And no stopping. Lays bet to win the 500,000 Singapore Gold Cup.
Gates open in the 1998 Singapore Gold Cup to a great start.
3 Crowns won the Singapore Gold Cup. It's the half-length the winner, second, Big Splendor.
Kim Angel and Mick Dittman in front in the Singapore Gold Cup. The mare wins the cup. Taking over the road.
Smart Bet moved up. He's joined Thunder away. He's poked his nose in front. He's going to win the Gold Cup. Yes, Smart Bet does it. Smart Bet first.
To half a length in front of Mount Street and Big Easy. And Turfell wins the Gold Cup by a length. Coming home is Eldorado. He's a half a length in front of Chevron as they reach the wire. And Eldorado wins the cup. Given Vision in second placing, then Desert Links and Marco kept that Eldorado. It's gold. A length and a half on Given Vision, Desert Links third.
Risky Business went by it. Talatale finishes on grandly. Big Maverick stays around, but the cup goes to Risky Business and Steve Burridge.
Hello and welcome to our review of the Longines Singapore Gold Cup. 2011 is the second running of the Cup under the banner of Longines and marks the 82nd running of the great race, the most significant staying race on the local calendar. And the quality of the field in 2011 was there for all to see. Two-time winner Eldorado was back for another tilt at the Cup after missing last year due to injury. Derby winner Clint was trying to become the first horse since Smart Bet in 2002 to complete the Derby Cup double. Last year's winner Risky Business was back to defend his crown, as well as a host of group-winning horses. In total, the field comprised winners of 78 races, with earnings in excess of $11 million. Unfortunately, like 2010, the weather took a turn for the worst midway through the afternoon, and by the time the Cup came around, the racecourse had received a huge amount of rainfall. After heavy rain, the track was downgraded to a soft 5.6. Sam Subian replaced Beat Ty on Samurai Phoenix, and Steadfast Warrior was the unlucky emergency runner who failed to gain a start. Earlier in the day, the weather was fine and a large crowd was enjoying Cup Day 2011.
Speed Baby runs on well, but always certain in front of the raffles. Always certain takes it out. Well on the outside of Flying Fulton. Speed Baby went to the lead. Better than ever comes back on the outside. Speed Baby just in front and takes out the patrons.
ball.
Business Callow, he's flying through. Risky Business and knockout, and he jets away to win the Pure Must. Brilliant. Risky Business won.
The Derby, Clint races away in a big victory. Clint's going to claim the Emirates Singapore Derby by 2.
A great struggle here. Eldorado's fighting tenaciously. Eldorado on the inside. Eldorado wins the UT Classic. 3/4.
This is on well. Flying Fulton went the lead. Best Night through to second, but Flying Fulton takes out the committee's prize. Is running on strongly. Fat Kid hit the lead. Half year the air through on the inside, but Fat Kid's going to take out the Kiwi too. Down the outside is Polino in front. Martial Art coming quickly on the outside. Polino a half in front. Martial Art coming tight. Broker on the outside. Lazar just in front. Honest Broker coming in quickly on the outside. They hit it. Grabs the front. It's Mauricio Trillo hitting the lead. Kiwi tries to come at him. Golden under the inside. Parfume here late, but Mauricio Trillo wins and wins well. King Falcon, Eldorado the leader. Mauricio Trillo goes up to join, but here comes Marrero with Martial Art down the outside, and he chimes in very quickly. Martial Art went to the lead over Mauricio Trillo. Hides battling away. Lazar in front. Hit coming quickly on the outside. Hit goes to Lazar. Hit finishing all over the top of Lazar, and Hit gets up to score.
In danger. Gordon Roberts just in front. Golden Lido and neck away. 50 metres to go. Gordon Roberts. Marrero's done it again. Look at him go. He's opening right up here, and Honest Broker is toying with them. He destroys them. And 100 metres to go. Nandara and What Now, they're fighting this out. What Now and Nandara, a desperate struggle. What Now and Nandara. It's very, very close.
Necker trying to lift as good as it gets. And Polino running on Harbour. Samurai Phoenix just in front. He's going to be too good, and he's back. Samurai Phoenix wins it 3/4 over as good as it gets.
Well, we're down here in the front of the grandstand. We're actually not directly in the parade ring because such heavy rain. Larry Foley's joining me. Not only did we have to worry before whether the horses could stay over the 2200 metres, now we have to worry whether horses can handle the conditions.
Yeah, but it's turned it into a very interesting race, Andrew. You almost got to change your selections for what we did on Wednesday. We're getting sunburn earlier in the day and complaining about the heat, and now we're complaining about the rain. It's very heavy. Reminds me of 2003 with Zerner, when Zerner ploughed through very similar heavy rain.
Well, here's the reigning star of the year in Singapore and the reigning Gold Cup champion as well, Risky Business. We've seen him compete over ground. I think that's the key, getting up over ground. He's got the wet weather. Things have fallen into place for last year's winner.
Well, I'm down here with Steve Burridge. Steve, you had a bit of a smile on your face when the heavens opened up. Risky Business won it last year in the wet, and you must be sort of licking your lips with the weather.
Well, I did do a bit of a rain dance.
With Laurie?
Yeah, probably, but I might have done a bit too much of a rain dance. You know, 56 and 57 kilos on their back, it does make it very hard. So, but look, you know, look, they're all fit and well, the whole 3 horses. I expect them all to run well, and the bit of rain won't hurt mine, but whether or not the weight's too much is another thing, but we'll just have to ride them for luck from the barriers.
And just quickly, we'll talk about Hint Doesn't Mind. Hint's your other runner with 50 kilos, V. Savan for the Erexon boys, and talk about your other 2.
Yeah, no, he'll 50 kilos on his back, he'll run well. You know, if he just gets a nice run through the race, he'll finish it off.
Cheers, Steve.
Here's the Derby winner on the screen, Clint, and well, he came to the fore at Group 1 level back in July. Frost, he lowered the colours a better than ever, hasn't had the blinkers on since then. Cliff Brown's gone for the blinkers today, and he's a proven stayer. Eldorado, a 2-time winner of the race, trained by Hideyuki Takaoka. Ronnie Stewart's in the saddle, and well, I suppose he's got to be given a genuine hope, and he's right in the market as well.
Yeah, he's won 2 editions of the Gold Cup, and he looks like he's you know, come into form at the right time. Drawn gate number 1.
Okay, Laurie, we're talking about rain dances. You would have been dancing all last night and all this morning, and you've got the rain, and now you're at big chance.
Yeah, it is a little bit wet out there, isn't it?
Very wet, very wet. Now, Martial Art, you said that it's not a matter of him sort of going a leg in the wet, but it brings a few others down a level, and he's not going to be affected at all.
It won't inconvenience him at all, I don't think, but he's got a light weight, and I think the key for him is not to get too far off the pace and stay in touch with what's going on.
Martial Art.
You've got a fair jockey on board, Joe Marrero. Joe, you've had a few, how many 4 winners today? How are you going to ride the horse in this? The conditions change. What you're thinking?
Well, I will just give him every chance as he's a back maker, and I know the track is not helping any horses what to do. If it's not good to my horse, it's not good to anyone, but I think my horse is going to run a good race, and I'm thinking positive.
Larry's been able to catch up with Pat Shaw.
Yeah, we're just having a chat to Pat. Pat's got 3 runners. Well, we've spoken about them, Paulinho, Lazar and Morris Atrillo. But you mentioned Pat, Morris Atrillo last year sort of didn't handle the going that much in the Gold Cup, but you're not sure about the other 2?
Yeah, no, obviously the other 2 I've just got in early, and I had to prepare them for this race. They've only had a couple of starts for me, and most of them been on the poly and over shorter trips, excepting for Lazar, obviously, but a slow pace. So we're going to learn a lot today, especially soft going.
You must have been super happy with the way Lazar's come on. He had almost a year off from South Africa. He was meant to go to Dubai, didn't race in Dubai, came here. So you've had him for 4 starts for 2 seconds and 2 wins. So although it's short, it's almost ideal.
Yes, like I say, his prep's gone well. I would like it a nice, maybe more yielding track than a soft track, because like I say, I don't know, he had a injury behind, so, you know, in this going, you never know how they're going to take it.
After the break, the great race, a full replay of the 2011 Longines Singapore Gold Cup.